There's Mrs. Kennedy, and the crowd yells, and the President of the United States.
So you didn't know the struggle that ensued here, that this would take on national implications here?
No, it really didn't.
This is Walter Cronkite in our newsroom, and President Kennedy has been shot in Dallas, Texas.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You'll excuse the fact that I'm out of breath, but about 10 or 15 minutes ago, a tragic thing, from all indications at this point, has happened in the city of Dallas.
We're here at the Texas School Book Depository.
In grainy photographs and film and countless conspiracy theories, 11/22/63 sticks like a migraine in our collective memory.
That President Kennedy is dead. There is still no official confirmation of this.
Ray Hawkins has a memory of the day our president was assassinated no one else has.
Didn't really dawn on me what had happened or the gravity of what was happening.
It was a part of history that dark day in Dallas when he unknowingly met John F. Kennedy's killer face to face. And 81-year-old Ray Hawkins is retired today. 50 years ago, though, he was a young cop in Dallas, full of swagger. The confident smile and cool shades he wore as easy as a badge on his chest, and white-handled pistol sticking out from his hip. But mostly, Officer Hawkins worked traffic and accidents, even on the day the president came to town.
Everybody was happy and looking forward to the president, and of course the kids were all lining the street with their little flags waving, and I would say it was very a joyous mood, I guess you might say.
Certainly Hawkins has changed a lot since then, and so has Dallas. A half a century as a way of doing that. But parts of the city have been preserved to look much like they did 50 years ago.
Today, two white painted X's on Elm Street in front of Dealey Plaza mark the exact spots where Kennedy was shot. Visitors rush there for a quick photo, or to look up at the 6th-floor corner window of the Texas School Book Depository where Lee Harvey Oswald waited to fire his rifle. Barely 3 miles away, the Texas Theater in Dallas's Oak Cliff neighborhood is still standing today. For more than 80 years, home to the biggest stars in Hollywood. But it's most famous for a visitor who slipped in without pain on the afternoon of 11/22/63. After killing Kennedy and then police officer J.D. Tippit, Oswald ended up here. It wasn't long before the theater was raining police, as Hawkins described the scene, and he had a front row seat to a real-life drama no movie script could ever make up. You didn't know that this man had just killed the President of the United States?
No, I did not know then.
He reminisced recently in the same movie theater, preserved much like it looked 5 decades earlier. Hawkins sitting directly behind where Oswald was first spotted. 3rd row, 5th seat in, watching War is Hell. Then the brief but violent confrontation between Oswald, Hawkins, and fellow officer Nick McDonald 3 seats closer to the aisle. Was it truly a life and death struggle?
Yes, I would say that. Of course, we had more policemen than we did bad guys, but very easily someone could have gotten shot.
In fact, as Oswald drew his pistol and aimed to fire, Hawkins says McDonald caught the hammer between his thumb and finger. It was that close.
It was rather hectic for a while, yeah.
And you slapped the cuffs on it?
Yes, sir.
The only words Hawkins remembers Oswald saying was, "I ain't done nothing," followed by screaming as they took him away. He recalls that Oswald was roughed up a bit during the arrest. Again, they didn't know he had shot the president. All they knew was that he had just killed one of their own, and they didn't like that one bit. Yeah, they roughed him up all right. Did you contribute to that?
No, sir, not that I know of.
Not that you know of?
Not that I can remember.
In other words, read between the lines.
I didn't shoot anybody, sir. I haven't been told what I'm here for.
He never saw Oswald again after that. Of course, 2 days later, Jack Ruby would shoot and kill Oswald in the basement of the Dallas police station. For Ray Hawkins, what happened inside this old movie theater the afternoon of 11/22/63 is now a hazy, distant memory. But one he says turned out as well as could be, and to play an important role in a slice of American history, dark as it may be, any actor who's graced the big screen here would be proud of.
If there had to be something like this, well, it was great to be a part of it.